All right, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a true superstar of the produce aisle. I want you to just imagine holding a piece of green gold in your hand. It's creamy, it's buttery, and it's packed with healthy fats. The avocado has literally conquered the culinary world. But, hiding right behind that delicious exterior is a wildly complex backstory that most of us never even stop to think about.
There's a saying that perfectly captures this. Before it reaches your toast, this piece of green gold travels an incredible journey. It is just so easy to mash up some guacamole or slice one onto a salad and totally take it for granted. But before that avocado actually makes it to your kitchen counter, it has to survive a perilous, highly coordinated, natural, and high-tech journey. We're talking epic odds, massive global logistics, and some seriously bizarre biology.
Section 1, the 1 in 5,000. Okay, let's dive into this by starting at the very beginning of this hero's journey. 1 million. That is the staggering number of tiny flowers a single avocado tree can produce in just one flowering season. Just picture an entire canopy absolutely bursting with 1 million potential avocados. It sounds like a massive, guaranteed bounty, right? Well, nature has a very different plan. The odds of survival here are incredibly dramatic. Less than 1 in 5,000 of those flowers will actually survive to become an avocado. Take a second to really let that sink in. The vast, vast majority of those million blossoms will just fall to the ground and never become fruit. So to be that 1 in 5,000, that requires a perfectly timed miracle. So why are those odds so tough? Well, avocado flowers have one of the absolute strangest, most bizarre pollination systems in all of nature. Every single flower actually opens twice. On day 1, the flower opens up and behaves entirely as a female, totally ready to receive pollen. Then it closes its petals. Hours later, or sometimes the very next day, that exact same flower opens again. But this time it acts as a male, releasing its own pollen. This gender-shifting timing is nature's brilliant way of preventing self-pollination. But it also means these trees desperately rely on native bees, honeybees, and insects to do the heavy lifting. They literally have to carry pollen from a male phase flower on one tree to a female phase flower on another. Only the flowers that get this perfect insect intervention actually make it. Section 2, growing the thirsty giant. Growing this fruit requires incredible patience. Depending on the variety and the climate, an avocado quietly grows larger every single day for 6 to 18 months. Inside, that giant seed is developing and the flesh around it is slowly filling up with those healthy oils we love. But here is a massive knowledge gap most people don't realize. Avocados do not ripen on the tree. They just don't. Nature literally hits the pause button on the ripening process. The fruit will remain rock hard indefinitely as long as it's attached to that branch. But as you can imagine, keeping those fruits growing on the branch for up to 1.5 years takes serious resources. A mature avocado tree is incredibly thirsty. During hot weather, a single evergreen tree drinks hundreds of liters of water every single week. In dry, arid regions, orchards rely heavily on massive irrigation systems just to keep the trees alive. And because of this intense thirst, avocado farming has naturally sparked some very real, important environmental discussions about how we manage our water resources. Fortunately, farmers are actively stepping up. They're balancing the need to feed a hungry, avocado-loving world while protecting our precious water supplies through smart agriculture. They're using high-tech soil moisture sensors so they know exactly when a tree needs a drink. No more just guessing. They use mulching to trap moisture right in the soil, rainwater harvesting to capture natural rainfall, and precision watering systems that deliver drops directly to the roots. It's this high-stakes balancing act of conservation and agriculture. Section 3, the perfect pick. Harvest day is a surprisingly delicate operation. Think about it. If you're picking apples or peaches, you might just look at the color or give the fruit a gentle squeeze to know it's ready. You absolutely cannot do that with an avocado because, remember, it's rock hard on the tree. Instead, farmers have to scientifically measure the fruit's oil content and dry matter to guarantee it's hit perfect maturity. That's how they know it will actually ripen properly once picked. When they finally get that scientific green light, harvest crews use these long, specialized poles fitted with tiny baskets or clippers to gently snap each fruit from the branch. Extreme care is required here. A tiny bruise at this stage that can completely ruin the fruit's entire journey. Section 4, high-tech beauty contest. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens next. Once harvested, thousands of avocados are rushed to packing facilities to face a rhythmic, high-tech gauntlet. Step 1. Machines gently wash away all the orchard dirt.
Step 2, specialized brushes polish that green skin to a beautiful shine. Step 3, and this is wild, advanced electronic scanners measure the precise size, weight, and shape of every single fruit in a fraction of a second. Finally, step 4, workers meticulously sort by hand to remove any damaged fruit. Only the absolute best, perfectly unblemished avocados win this beauty contest and qualify to be packed into protective cartons for international export.
Section 5, The Great Global Voyage. Millions of avocados are now on the move from origins like Mexico, Peru, Chile, Kenya, and New Zealand. They're heading to supermarkets all over the planet via trucks and massive ocean-crossing cargo ships. But the stakes here are incredibly high. These shipping containers must be strictly maintained in a precise Goldilocks zone. If that refrigerated container gets even a little too warm, the avocados will think they've been picked and start ripening way too early, turning to mush before they even hit a new continent. But if it gets too cold, the fruit suffers chilling damage and turns totally black inside. Shipping teams have to continuously monitor these temperatures across thousands of kilometers just to keep the fruit in a state of suspended animation.
Section 6, the final transformation.
When they finally arrive at regional distribution centers, the avocados are still completely hard. Now it is time to hit play on that paused ripening process. They're placed into special ripening rooms where they're exposed to perfectly controlled warm temperatures and tiny, precise amounts of natural ethylene gas. Now, ethylene is just a natural plant hormone that triggers ripening. But over several days, almost like magic, that rock-hard flesh finally softens into the creamy, buttery texture we all crave. Only then are they dispatched to your local grocery store shelves. So the crucial takeaway here is that behind every single bite of this amazing fruit is an entire army of unseen heroes. Think about what we just covered. The tiny bees and insects that fought the odds to pollinate those shifting flowers. The farmers carefully managing water through heat and drought for over a year. The harvest crews gently clipping the fruit without bruising it. The packing workers inspecting its quality. And the global shipping teams navigating oceans to keep it perfectly fresh. It is this immense, globally coordinated human and natural effort. Which leaves us with this final thought. When you slice open your next avocado, will you look at it just a little differently? Will you remember that you aren't just eating a piece of fruit, but a miraculous survivor of millions of blossoms, a veteran of an epic global voyage? The avocado is truly one of nature's most remarkable travelers. I hope this explainer has given you a profound new appreciation for the amazing journey hidden right there inside your food. Keep learning, keep wondering, and definitely enjoy your green gold.